Hey guys, thanks for supporting the channel. Welcome to Hunter Plays Infinite Space. Now, real quick, this is not an easy game for me to play, actually. This is actually the first game that we have to emulate. And as we all know, Nintendo hates emulation. Absolutely hates it. But this game is on the Nintendo DS, so we don't really have a choice in the matter. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on record and say, I do in fact own this game, and I do in fact have the means with which to play it. And I have played it a multitude of times, and I hope that you enjoy. And I hope that clears the air between us and Nintendo. We really don't have another choice, but we do own your games. This video brought to you by Green Man Gaming. Green Man Gaming, head down to the description below and watch the video because this game, oh my god, super exciting. I really want you guys to watch the video. That's kind of loud. Okay, 1 second. So yeah. This is a DS game. Welcome to Infinite Space. It is a game that is so catastrophically underrated. It should be illegal. It should be illegal how underrated this fucking game is because it's amazing and I love it. I love everything about this game. It is amazing. It only sold 200,000 copies. Copies of this game on Amazon are going for as high as $90. Oh, go back to the menu. Now, this is my first bout of emulating anything on a Nintendo DS, so this is probably going to be bad. So, fair warning. I think I got the colors right, though. Also, yes, everything is going to be catastrophically pixelated. Because it's a DS game, and there's literally nothing I could do about that. Just pretend it's one of those, like, low poly games that, everybody seems to love. The Rapesque sector, eh? No wonder we've hardly seen a ship worth mentioning. Yes, well, it's an autonomous domain in a remote frontier, so... Do you really think he's here, though, in a place like this? Oh, he's here all right. That's his voice. Really? I can smell him. And now he's Morgan Freeman, ladies and gentlemen. This game was awesome! Shut up! If you say so, Captain. An enemy? Well, I'm surprised that anybody in this sector would pluck up the courage to challenge me. I like how it can't fit all of the text on the screen because it has to be big enough for you to read it on a tiny screen. I love this. I love that. I love his dumb outfit. Look at his giant shoulder pads. As big as his head. It doesn't look like Rapesque security. It appears to be an anti-pirate patrol from the Central Elgavan forces. What do you want to do, Captain? Those fools, they forget their place. Would you like the battle tutorial? Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Alright, the actions that can be taken during a battle are displayed on the touchscreen. These commands are executed by touching them. Now, obviously, we're emulating this on a computer, so we have a mouse for this. First, let's start with the basics. Alright, sure. Let's try moving forward and back with the, within the battle arena. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, boy. Let me just sit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, you kind of got to zoom out with this, and it looks like the arrow keys will do just that. Very nice. Alright, so forward and backwards. And stop. We have pretty much one ship right now, but by the end of this, you can command up to like 5. Were you able to control the ship properly? Now let's proceed with the next step. Alright. This gauge is called the command gauge. Using commands during battle depletes this gauge. The gauge gradually restores itself over time. However, in other words, the command gauge shows how much energy is available for commands and how much is depleted with each command. It's basically when you're full on green, you can activate the dodge move. When you're full on yellow, you can actually attack, and when it's red, oh, that's when shit hits the fan. Over time, the gauge charges up throughout 3 distinct colored zones: green, yellow, and red. When the command gauge charges up to yellow zone, or green-colored commands can be used. When the gauge charges up to red, red-colored commands can be used. You only have, like, 6 total commands, and you will be primarily using 3 of these. Let's try a yellow command. Normal attack. I don't know what that, oh, wait. They're already in range. You'll see this little green bar up here. That's your range. Oh, this is the English dub! Okay. Yeah, it is worth noting, this is a Japanese game. I played this, I played this before I discovered anime. Yeah, but for the DS era, these were really good effects. Alright, let's see if we killed him. Yeah, of course we killed him. These are the weakest ships in the game.
Enemy Unit 1. Eliminated.
That's beautiful, by the way. I was so nuts for this game! Well done, the attack was a success. Each command has its own unique effect and command energy cost associated with it. The Barrage Attack uses up twice as much enemy on the command gauge as a normal attack. Only 1 volley is fired in a normal attack, but in a Barrage Attack, 3 volleys are fired, just in case you really want to fuck somebody up. It's worth noting that right now we are using the most powerful ship in the game. Alright. So, however, there is another command, Dodge, that can render the Barrage Attack command nearly ineffectual. And this will be probably one of your best friends through the whole game. Like, if you're not dodging, you're gonna get killed. Dodge command can be a good defensive tactic, but it does have its drawbacks. If the enemy launches a normal attack while you are dodging, the attack's accuracy rate increases dramatically and you run the risk of severe damage. In other words, each command has its pros and cons. Guide your fleet to victory by choosing the best commands to suit each situation. Now let's talk about the battle gauge. Didn't you already... Oh no, here we go. The gauge at the top of the upper screen is called the battle gauge. The battle gauge displays a variety of battle information such as the size of the battle area, the position of your fleet and the enemies, and the attack range of your fleet. It's worth noting that basically whoever you are attacking will be... Most of the time, anyone you're attacking will be able to hit anywhere on this bar. I remember so much of this game. Oh my god. I played through this game like 15 times. It's also worth noting that for a DS game that only takes up a quarter of a gig, there is a staggering amount of stuff in this game. Like, it's huge. This was made by, oh god, who was it? It was the same people that, made, that other game. It's on the tip of my tongue. It was, shit. I gotta go to the Infinite Space Wikipedia page. Oh god, yeah, this was made by Platinum Games and this other company called Nude Maker, which is known for not much. But Platinum Games, with the people who co-made this game, you know them as the guys who canceled Scalebound and the Bayonetta games. And they also made a game called Mad World. This was their second game. After this, they made Bayonetta and Vanquish. Okay, this was when... This game is so underappreciated. I love it. I love this game. It's just hard to get your hands on a copy now, and we're so lucky to have our hands on it. This bar represents the attack range of your fleet. Your attack... I already explained this, actually. Now let's practice using the forward command to bring the enemy into range. And if they actually hit us... But, by the way, like, that level of zoom right there, that's the normal amount of zoom we're going to be dealing with for the first half of the game. Because, like, you go through the first half of this game, and it's a lot of content in the first half of the game, and then the game boots back up, and it's like, you know, there's a second half. You're only halfway done.
Let's give him something to mull over,
Kill him.
boys. All guns, prepare to fire. Enemy maintaining same distance and speed. Movement pattern projection complete.
This is the only English you'll ever hear, is them figuring out the guns.
05. Burst maximum 36. All guns, fire.
Yeah, here we go. Kinda just looks like you're firing randomly, but... More! More! Do you think you got him, Captain?
Eliminate. Targets inflating reading. Diffusing.
I don't know what an inflating rating is, but I'll assume it's the ship's atmosphere on board. You won this battle. In a real battle, the enemy would use the forward and back commands and launch attacks at you as well. Use the best command for each situation, and you'll be on your way to success. Also note that fleets are arranged in positions called formations. When one or more ships are positioned in the front row, the ships in the middle and back rows are more difficult to hit. Yeah, see, what I would do in, like, a lot of my playthroughs is I would unlock the first battleship in the game, which, for the first half, is a really, really good ship. For the second half, it's not going to survive unless it is in the back row. And I took that ship, the Emperor, I called it the Emperor. I took that ship all the way to the final boss and won the game with that one ship, because he was all the way in the back. Every other ship in the fleet was a goddamn shield. But the guns could be upgraded, so that thing hit really, really hard. I was basically playing through the game with 4 ships worth of health. The position of the highlighted arrow beneath an enemy I loved that ship, by the way. I absolutely adored that ship. And that's the thing about this game, is this was one of the first instances where I found a ship that I fell in love with. This game was a lot of firsts for me. I fucking love this game. Alright, that indicates where the enemy ship is. Yeah, this indicates the ship is in front. This indicates that it's in the middle. And of course, that one is like, oh, it's in the back. You can't hit them. Use this information to help you defeat the enemy, starting in the front row and working your way back. If you'd like to change to a different ship to target your attack on, click on it. And that concludes the tutorial. The enemy is getting ready to fire, sir. Crush them. Aye, Captain. Alright, let's go again. What are we up against? Actually... Alright, skip that. We can actually get a look at them. Every ship is modeled, and it's beautiful. They have a battle... Oh, that's the battleship that I had! That is the very battleship that I had through the whole game. They're using the same fucking one. I love it. I'd recognize the ship anywhere. More! Miss, miss, miss. One, miss, 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 miss. This is Stormtrooper accuracy. This was the first instance of Stormtrooper accuracy on the DS. I think. No, they ported those Lego Star Wars games to the DS. Who are we kidding? We loved them. Hit. Uh-huh. You done? Okay. My turn.
All guns, we'll reduce their whole fleet to atoms. Roger. All gun limiters disabled. Releasing secondary GCS system.
You done? Okay. My turn. Yeah, some of these guns don't necessarily aim for what you're looking at. They target the whole fleet. Basically, that cruiser in the back there and this destroyer are getting destroyed. The destroyer has been destroyed. So has the other destroyer. Beautiful.
3 enemy vessels eliminated. Targets in plate readings are diffusing.
Alright, I didn't even look at our health bar. What did they do to us? Well, we have 12,000 hit points, so, Alright, let's see what their little battleship can do. I mean, that ship, I love it. I love that ship, but... as you can see, it's not gonna do anything. They're moving up. Oh, here goes their cruiser. Yeah, it's worth noting, everyone attacks every time you hit that button. They're scratching us, sir. Kill them.
Let's give them something to mull over, boys. All guns, prepare to fire. Enemy maintaining same distance and
Crush them like the ants that they are!
projected pattern adjusted to 0.05.
Oh, I enjoy this game. There is a... like, we've been here 16 minutes. This is the first goddamn fight. There's like a 100-hour campaign in this game. If you care to follow the entire story and not skip anything. There's a lot in this game to enjoy. You also have like a couple of side quests, a bunch of branching paths that affect the story. You can get different crew members depending on your choices. Oh, he's running. Well, he's trying to run. Take this! Oh, critical. You hit us for like 57. I think the bar just doesn't go lower than that.
all guns, stand by the ready. We'll reduce their whole fleet to atoms. All gun limiters disabled.
Yes.
Secondary GCS systems.
This game also had like an anime opening cutscene that the emulator could not handle, sadly. I'm sorry I couldn't show it to you. It's actually really good. This game's so good. I love it. More! More! See, he also explodes a little bit differently. I love that. There's a couple different explosion effects in this game.
Eliminated. Targets in plate reading diffusing.
You'll also notice that the battles in this game are extremely long range, like they would be in real life. I didn't even realize that as a kid. I'm realizing that now, and that just makes me love this game even more. That's the end of them! Bah, they barely even broke up my boredom. Don't worry, we'll buff out those scratches. I think I'll lie low for a while. It shouldn't be long before we get ahead. Aye, Captain. Shutting down the inverter. Switching to inertial navigation in 30 seconds. Basically, you rigged for silent running. Alright. That was the biggest, most powerful ship in the game. And now we switch to the smallest and weakest ship in the game. Unidentified vessel, stop right there. This is Ropesque territory. Okay. Okay, you guys are gonna have to read that on your own because it's going automatic. Seems to me like you already opened fire. Nobody likes a guy who's too eager to pull the trigger, you know what I mean? What the... Did you take a hit? That'd be a big no. Damn you! So you want to die that bad, do you? Fine then, have it your way. I'll gladly knock you into Gruss. Turn the daisy around, switch to AS mode. Yeah, instead of hell, they say Gruss. Because... spoiler alert, we lost track of Earth. We needed a replacement to hell. Anti-ship mode, roger. Halting 13 warp engines, switching over to battle engines. Alright. Here we go. This is a fast little ship, too. Alright. Kill him.
We're gonna show 'em who's boss. All guns, prepare for a barrage.
It also has these different little bridges. Oh, God, it's beautiful. There's like different bridges for different ships and a bunch of different styles for each bridge. Oh my God. How are you not in love with this game already? Yeah, by the way, spoiler alert, this will probably kill him. See? These are the weakest ships in the game.
Enemy unit 1. Eliminated.
Looks like what they need now is a scrap collector. What the... Oh, 4 more, like I can't kill that just as easy. This is not good! Twinkle. Yeah, for most of this game, that small boy is gonna be staring at you at the top screen. This is Ropesque, my home. Space travel is banned on this planet. Its ruler, Demid Panflov, has ordered no one venture into something. But still, I don't want to be stuck under this planet's surface anymore. I want to explore the sea of stars just like my father did. I have to read fast. The stars of the sky have always called out to me for as long as I can remember. It was just recently that I first heard about launchers. They act as guides for people like me and take them out to the sea of stars. I was desperate and I didn't have any other options anyway. I managed to contact the launcher and then spend every night searching the skies for them. A week went by, then 2. Even as I started to lose hope, I climbed that hill every night to watch for any sign of my launcher. What if they came during the day? And one night, with a sudden brilliant light that slashed across the horizon... Oh, there she is. There she is. Well, boy. That is the Nintendo DS trying its best to do 3D. Alright, yeah, it's 22 minutes in. We're finally getting a title scene. Cool. Cool. Guys, I would play through this game in an instant, because, like, there is so much in this game. I love it. Gasp. Oh boy, I really made a mess of it this time. Now what do I do? Boy. Kratos. Boy. What the gruss are you looking at? Get lost, kid. I don't have time for games. You're the launcher, aren't you? Huh? Oh, yeah, don't tell me you're my client. That's right, I'm Yuri. I'm the one who contacted you. But I never thought a real launcher would ever actually come for me. Well, Gruss, I'll go anywhere if the price is right. Why wouldn't I? But you know, I wouldn't think a kid like you could afford my services. Do you even have the money? Sure, here's 1,000 gold. You can count it if you want, it's all there. Your prices are 1,000... Context. That's chump change. Well, I'll be 1,000 G. I don't think it's ever explained what G stands for. It really is all there. This must have been hard to come by. I've been working at an engine repair shop, so now you have the money. Can we go now? I'd like to tell you we're all set, believe me. But as you can plainly see, I've got one tiny problem to take care of myself. Oh yeah. I'll have you know this isn't a reflection of my piloting skills. Yeah, by the way, every single character in this game has a portrait. And if I could figure out the controls, like all of the controls, I could actually remove the text window and we'd get the full thing. Slot 1, slot 2. This has Game Boy emulation, actually. Control config. Alright, let's see. So it's either right shift or enter. Enter. Okay, yeah. Put on more clothes, Nia. I had a little, let's say, unforeseen trouble. Okay, but you know what? It doesn't look too bad. I bet I could do something with it, huh? You got some tools I could borrow? Yeah, sure. Let's see, engine repair shop. There, that ought to do it for now. That should give you at least the bare minimum power. Hey, kiddo, you're not that bad. Where did you learn that stuff? I told you, I've been working in an engine repair shop. I've been studying, getting repaired so that I could go up into space. Well, what do you know? This whole thing isn't just a childish whim with you, isn't it? Okay, fine. Let's shake on it then. The name's Nia. Nia Locklane. Laclane. It's Laclane, isn't it? Jesus. I'm Yuri. It's nice to meet you. All right, then. Come on, let's get you out of here before the Ropest Security Patrol busts us. Don't you have anybody you want to say goodbye to first? You got any family? No, my family's all dead. I don't have anyone. They died from the off-camera disease. Oh. Well, let's go then, into the Sea of Stars. Yeah, into the Sea of Stars. I'm not gonna bother if it's automatic like this. Escape mode speed 17,000. Is that in like meters per second? Because that's still really, really fast. That's like escape velocity and then some. Is that per hour or... Oh boy, here we go. The subject's sphere of awareness is expanding rapidly, synchronizing image progression, initializing tracker, calculating coordinates for initial appearance, starting metamorphosis of existing probability. That will be explained way later. Again, with this game, you kind of gotta pretend that it's like... that it's really, really, really pixelated. But someone poured their heart and soul into this game, and by God, I'm gonna give it the attention it deserves. You finally awake? Oh, so you're finally awake, huh? What? You were out cold. Well, we blasted out of the atmosphere pretty fast, like 17 kilometers per second, so I guess I can't blame you. Do you have any idea how many G's we just... Oh, God, tell me we invented inertial dampeners. Hey, check it out. There's your Sea of Stars for you. That's a gorgeous star field you painted there. I love the little speckles coming in and out. Now, can you imagine this on a DSi XL, because that's what I played it on at first. I traded that in for a 3DS. It still looks good, but oh god. I have not touched this game in ages. Like, at least since high school. Maybe a little bit after, but holy shit. I just realized how much I missed this game. I don't know. I guess I don't really know yet. Whatever you say, kid. But you know, space can be a pretty freaky place. The sooner you get through your head, the better. Okay. So where to now? You said you wanted to go to Central Algava, didn't you? That's right. Algava's so big, I heard the planets in Central Algava are really flourishing. Way more than Ropes could ever dream of. So you want to go there, make a little money, and buy your own ship, is that right? I would like that. See, another thing I can appreciate with this game is that visual novels have, like, enormous amounts of text. Just enormous. They have paragraphs upon paragraphs of text, but with this and the limitations of the DS and them trying to limit the space, everyone tries to get to the point, and it feels like more like a real conversation. I love that. Okay, I've got you, but we gotta stop at a spaceport first. Central Algava is too far to go in a wounded ship. We gotta get ourselves fixed up, nice and pretty. You pick which spaceport we go to. You're the boss, so we'll go wherever you say. Alright, here we go. Now we get the fucking star map. This is just the first area. It's really, really small. Let's go to Baguette. And now we sit here and wait for us to go to Baguette. I hope you like the travel system in... no, there's actually a fast forward button, but, yeah. Alright, let's do battle. Like, you have the option of running from most fights, but...
This ought to do the trick.
Here, I'll speed this up for you guys. Just skip to the part where he dies. Yeah, see?
Enemy Unit 1. Destroyed. The target's inflating reading is diffusing.
Cool, cool. Let me just... hang on. Let me see what this does, actually. Are you hitting ones?
Calculations complete.
Alright, let's see if a normal attack does it. Ooh, no. No, he's still up. Okay. This is how weak their ships are.
Let's send them a little greedy.
You gotta love these really bit-crushed sound effects.
Enemy Unit 2. Destroyed.
And the actually pretty okay audio quality on the voices. Victory! We got 140 money out of that, and, FAP. 18 FAP, oh no. That has such a different meaning now. I know it means fame points, but Jesus Christ. Also, your characters level up as you go through the game. This game can get a little bit grindy at a few points, but trust me, it's really not that bad. Those Ropes security gnats never give up, do they? The feudal lord of Ropes, Demid Pamflov, put a ban on space travel. He's basically keeping his people prisoner on their own planet. I guess that's why he can't afford to look the other way when even one of them makes it out into space. That sounds kind of like the teachings of a Dis, if you ask me. Oh, those guys will be relevant later, too. But yeah, there is a fast-forward button. Requesting permission to enter space. Okay. It's standard docking stuff. If you really, really want to read it, you're going to have to pause. I'm sorry, guys. There's a number of ways you should be watching this video. In fact, you might want to be watching this in full screen, too. Actually, that might be big. That might be large enough to read. This was supposed to be played on a DS, so this might work out very, very well. Well, here we are. Wow, I didn't know that spaceports were so big. Haha, there are plenty of spaceports out there that are a lot bigger than this and better equipped. Once you arrive in a spaceport, their automatic maintenance system checks out your ship and fixes it for you. So if you ever take any damage, you've got to get your ship to a spaceport pronto. Spaceports give your crew a chance to rest up, too. Yeah, because you saw that meter going up. That's a tiredness meter. In fact, there's one point in the game where they really make you push it. and then they pull out sandwiches and it resets the whole thing, because I think the devs were like, you know what, they're going pretty hard with this one. Now it's time for me to grab a drink later. Oh, all right. Waving cheerfully, Nia Locklane walks away towards the orbital elevator. I don't see an orbital elevator. This is like your basic spaceport. There's like 15 different styles of spaceport in this game. It's amazing. Let's see if this works. Please, for the love of God, work. State slots, ROMs. Oh, please tell me that worked. There's a folder in here called battery. It fucking saved it! Oh my god, okay, it works. It works. I don't have to sit here and do it all in one go. That would be suicidal. This is a long game. I love how it tells you the population of the planet. Alright, let's head down. Because there is a lot to see in this game. Like the tavern. Bartender. Information. To get the only gate that leads to Central Agava from here, you have to go to the planet Hapsel first. And even after you're through the gate, you still won't be in Central Algava yet. You have to go through the Lutsk sector first, on the other side of the gate. And then you'll finally be in the Central Algavan sector. Old woman. Lord Pamflov has devoted his life to building this sector up to something great, and it's all in an effort to turn this domain of Robesk into an ideal nation. Kiss ass. Oh wait, that's... I hit the wrong one. I accidentally talked to the kiss ass again. Come to think of it, you never told me why you wanted to give space travel a try. So you want to tell me, or is it a secret? I don't mind telling you, but do you promise you won't laugh? Cross my heart. Go ahead and bare your soul. Okay, well, you see, I wanted to figure out what it's all about. Oh, here we go. Here we go. My father left it to me when he died. He was an adventurer. But this is... You gotta be kidding me. An epitaph? By the way, I did finally figure out how to pronounce that. I'm sorry, younger me. You were pronouncing it wrong the whole time. Murmuring. In Nia Locklane's words, a stir runs through the gathering of tavern patrons. Realizing her mistake, Nia hastily lowers her voice and continues. Why the gress would I laugh about this? This is quite a treasure. Epitaphs. He who unveils their mysteries will have the power to change the universe. Yeah, my father told me that old saying too. I want to find out for myself if it's true. Question mark. Yuri and Nia suddenly find themselves surrounded by a band of rough-looking characters. I ain't got no idea what that thing is, but if you say it's an incredible treasure, that's good enough for me. What Torlo Adkin wants, Torlo Adkin gets. Now hand it over. Torlo! Buddy! Where you been? Now what? Now hold on just a second. What do you... None of that chit-chat. That's right, Kachko. Hold him for me. According to sound effects, there is a fight going on right now. Damn, this guy's pretty tough. Hey, hold him down, guys. Come on. Oh, he's got a knife. Get him, kiddo. Hang in there. Come on, just give it over. Give it up and hand over that epitaph nice and easy. Go to Gruss. Maybe the kid's a little bit outnumbered. Here, let me give you a hand with that. Not the sound effect I would have used for a gun, but okay. No way. Was that a maser blaster? You know, you could say laser, right? Instead of maser. Frankly, I don't see what the point of that is. I would have known what you meant if you said laser. And you also wouldn't have gotten sued if you said laser. Seems to me like you're just doing that because you wanted to be different. Now this time I'm gonna aim for somebody's head. No way, no friggin' way. Ag. That is the only running sound effect in the game, by the way. Bye-bye, see you later. I win, bye-bye, shut the tavern down. Ow. Are you crazy? You can't go firing off a maser blaster in here. What? That? Just your typical night out in the town. Ooh, ouch, they got you pretty good, huh? Yeah, well, I was outnumbered and they had knives. Okay, that does it. I think I better give you a little present. Top Gear, I have bought for you a present. Who's just trying to call me? Ooh, that's interesting. The number is 111-111-111-111. Huh. Interesting. I will concern myself with that later. It's one of my old ones, but it fits you perfectly. A bodysuit. You will be wearing that costume for the entire second half of that game. That's right, it's way better at absorbing impact than regular clothes, and I threw in a Plasmic Blade for you, too. A Plasmic Blade emits a pulse that generates plasma that can easily cut through objects. It's not a sword for the average novice adventurer. Let's just say I like to go that extra mile for my clients. Oh, thanks. Combat skill increased by 3. You will be getting that up to like 10 billion by the end of the game. You know what's even worse? It stacks when you go to New Game Plus. So when you go into New Game Plus, Yuri, your boy Yuri here, is gonna be 500 times more powerful. Which means enemies are gonna die 500 times faster. And you know what's even worse? You can play through this game multiple times and keep stacking it. And it stacks up at a reasonable rate. You will destroy this game if you play it enough. I've been waiting for you! As soon as they enter the tavern, Neolocklade and Yuri are once again surrounded by the gang of ruffians. What do you want now? You're not getting the epitaph, so don't even try it. Shit me! If I had that epitaph, I could be living high on the hag for quite some time, wouldn't you say? Now hand it over, and I ain't taking no for an answer this time. You just aren't going to go away quietly, are you? Sword. But I'm warning you, it's not going to go quite the way it did last time. Hey, that thing's a Plasmic Blade? Well, come on, let's do this. Now, hold on a sec. It's like that one bit from GTA 5. I'd like to apologize. Okay, I give. I won't raise a hand against whoever again. Whoa, buddy. Let's talk about this for a second. Not a big deal, okay? Oh, you are wearing a shirt. Okay. I like that I can do that. I think that's actually where the select button is supposed to be. That's the start button, actually. I just opened my 3DS to be like, what button is that? So I hear you're headed over to Central Algava. Let me give you a little tip. Yeah, what's that? You're gonna run into a security force hired by Demid Pamflov. He's got him stationed all around the void gate that leads to Central Algava, so unless you do something about him, you probably won't be getting anywhere near Central Algava. Something? Like, what do you mean? Well, I hear when they get off their shifts, they like to get together for drinks at the tavern on Hapsel. And they say it's the best place to have a chat with them, if you know what I mean. That's a good tip. I'll keep that in mind. So are we good? Yeah, sure, we're good, as long as you don't try to jump us again. Of course I won't. And now I owe you. Wait, why? Well, see you later. Now who's trying to contact me? Oh, good, someone added me. Alright. With a friendly wave, Torlo, Adkin, and his gang leave. Well, that was a complete about face. I don't know what that means, but okay. Nia? Yeah? How far do you think the human race has traveled throughout the universe? That's a good question. Far, far beyond the small Magellanic Cloud, that's for sure. There actually is a galaxy called the Small Magellanic Cloud. Shit. I can't tell you where in the universe that resides, though. It's not far, though, I think. They say that mankind has spread to galaxies up to 10 billion light years away. And there are plenty of planets we could never reach in our lifetime, not even if we used warp navigation and void gates. Wow. Don't get all freaked out on me now. Hey, you're a zero-G dog now, aren't you? If you want to see how far we can go, why don't you just see for yourself? You know, it's interesting that they call them zero-G dogs, but every ship in this game has artificial gravity. Okay, maybe I will. Alright. Let's go flying. I know where I want to end this video, and it's a little bit further. I think... What was the battle sim again? Oh, God. That's right. This game had multiplayer. Back. Back. There it goes. Okay. That's broken. But this game did have local PvP that you could play, and it was awesome. Kinda. I assume it was awesome, because... Like, come on! With the extent of the combat in this game... Oh my god, it would be amazing. The DS always had that system where you could play with your friend that was right next to you. Come on, it'd be amazing. Like, once you get into this game a little bit, you start getting more ships, you start getting bigger guns, you start using real tactics. And it starts getting crazy. I forget what all of these, but oh, that one changes the screen in, yeah. And this one? Ah. So we can alter course mid-flight. Yeah. Cool, cool. That's funny. What is? There's a really powerful IP communication broadcasting throughout the Ropesk sector. I will assume that stands for interplanetary? Eh? Here, it's quicker if I just show you. Look at the monitor. Reading this, Yuri, if you're watching this broadcast, I demand that you return to Ropesk immediately. Hey, who's this cue ball? That's Demid Pamflov, the feudal lord of Ropesk. You mean to tell me this whole broadcast is just for you? On the screen, Demid Pamflov continues. Yuri, because you chose to break the law, an important loved one of yours is now suffering the consequences. Loved one? Yuri! Huh? Kira? Kira, you know that girl? Yes, she's my little sister. Funny, you said all your family was dead, didn't you? What? You've got a sister? Yeah, she's the only family I've got. I can't believe this. They've got her, and it's all my fault. Demid Pamflov's voice continues to boom from the monitor speakers. And so now you can see the situation. If you see this broadcast, Jerry, I'm sure you'll understand what As all this is a desperate. Devote yourself to the betterment of your planet as is your duty. He kind of got drugged towards the end of that, didn't he? Oh, the music's so sad now. Damn him! How dare he pretend to be a benevolent ruler when he's holding my sister hostage? Language, mate. Game's only rated T for teen. Even though by the end of this, we will kill a lot of people. A lot of people. Like, you have no idea how many people we're gonna kill by the end of this game. This game sold 20,000 copies. The odds of you folks watching at home have actually played this game are very slim. What are you gonna do? It's up to you, you know. I can take you back to Rapask. No way I'm not gonna give in to his dirty tactics. Isn't there some way I can fight him? Fight him, eh? Well, we won't get very far against his military might with just this one ship, I promise you that. And I don't fight a battle unless I know I can win it. Oh, Kira, what am I gonna do? Well, as long as you understand what we'd be in for, there might just be a way. Really? But you have to be prepared to do anything. Do you understand? Come and talk to me when you think you're ready. Alright. Oh, we were right outside the planet. Our fame is like 18, which is not even at the point where it's like, hey, did you hear about the guy that blew up that patrol ship? I did not see that coming. Now, when we blow up 500 of those ships, welcome, I'm the owner of this establishment. The name's Radimir. Relax and please enjoy your time here. Why do you have a face? What's up? Information. I heard that somebody from Robest disobeyed the ban of space travel and went off into the Sea of Stars. I don't know who that person is, but I'll tell you one thing, they've sure got guts, but folks like that usually go to an early grave, if you know what I mean. This guy doesn't know when to shut up. What, so you want us to let you through the Void Gate, do you? I don't know about that. I mean, our jobs are on the line, you know. Well, you know, if you were to give us a little something, like a bribe, well, we just might consider it. Uptight fellow, aren't you? Job. Looking for work, are you? In that case, I'd like you to take this cargo to Baghdad. The job pays 300. Gotcha. Okay then, great. Take this cargo to the tavern on Baghdad. Give it to the bartender there. Cool. Alright, Nia. You said there was a way to fight Pamflov? Yeah, it's kind of a gamble, though. Are you sure you're up for it, kiddo? Yes. Okay, here's what we do. There's a planet named Toropets. In competition with Neopets, Toropets. There's a little shipyard there. You mean we buy a ship there? That's right. If we could get a hold of a destroyer-class ship, we might be able to pull this off. But wait a minute, I don't have that kind of money. Don't worry about that. I've got an idea. Okay. I don't know about this, but right now Nia is the only one I can trust. I love these bit crush sound effects, don't you? Like, if you just pretend we're playing, like, an old game, which we technically are, it cancels itself out. There's all those devs out there now doing pixel-style games, which, come on, this game would fit right in if it had a port. We're here. But what do we do now? I still don't have enough money to buy a ship. Don't you worry your pretty little head about that, kiddo. You just leave it to Nia. Wait right here. Alright. Sorry for the wait. Here you go. 10,000 G. That ought to be plenty to buy something in the destroyer class. Jesus Christ. Where in the universe did you get all this money? Well, I kind of pawned something. Something of yours, actually. Something of mine? What do I have that's worth this kind of money? Wait a minute. That's right, I pawned the epitaph. What? You did what? How could you? My father left that to me when he died. Alright, enough already, huh? What's more important? Something a dead guy gave you or your still alive sister? Well, my sister, of course. See? So first we go to rescue your sister, then we'll have plenty of time after to think about getting your precious epitaph back. And it's not like it's gone or anything, I just pawned it. When we get the money together, we can get it back. I guess you're right. Sorry, Nia, I didn't expect that, was all. No hard feelings, as long as you get it. Now, let's get us a ship built. So how do we do this? First, we go down to the ground and buy a blueprint for the ship design company there. Then we take the blueprint up to the shipyard. And by the way, as long as you have the blueprint, any shipyard on any planet can build that exact same ship. Thanks for the tutorial. I don't know what that transition is, by the way. All right, elevator. Shipco. Buy it. Yep. And the ship blueprints are really, really cheap. And this one, I guess. Pawn shop, real quick. I'll keep your epitaph nice and safe for you, don't worry. And that was the fun we had at the pawn shop. Alright, this is actually where I wanted to end the video. Oh, shit. Shit, I don't know how to fix this. Quick, buy it. I have to guess where the button is. That's not gonna work. Okay. Back. Okay. I have to figure out what's going on with the bottom screen. Before I can actually play this game. I'm guessing where the buttons are. There we go. Well, that's infinite space, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys actually want me to play through this game, don't fucking hesitate, because I will. I will play through this game at, like, an instant. Oh my god, please. For the love of God, say yes. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and hit the like button really hard with your head. And please, for the love of God, say that you want me to do a full playthrough of this game, because it would also give me an excuse to figure out what the hell is going on with this. Oh, dear.